Today's video is not a jiu-jitsu video. If you're looking for a jiu-jitsu video, you're going to have to wait until I put some more content out about jiu-jitsu. But I'm actually enjoying this stage of my life. I turned 41 and I'm kind of enjoying the middle-aged version of who I am. And that sounds funny because if you're not going through different stages of your life and becoming different people and growing and maturing and you're just staying the same person your entire life, like, I recommend you evaluate that. But with that being said, today's video is going to be a video about Gundam, the card game, right? So I'm officially announcing that I'm turning into a nerd and we're going down this new path in life. I'll still be doing jiu-jitsu. I'll still post jiu-jitsu content. I'll still post, the family content. But today's video is going to be our experience with Gundam, the card game. Growing up, Gundam Wing was one of my favorite series. Okay, it was an anime series about giant robots being piloted and saving the world and all these things. And if you don't know anything about Gundam, I understand. But it's basically a nerdy cartoon in which it was awesome. Okay? My best friend Derek, he was like, hey, Gundam came out with a card game and you should check it out. And it's hilarious because I want to say 27 years ago, when there wasn't the technology that we have today, I actually figured out like how to kind of create cards, and I like put these Gundam cards together and I was creating a Gundam card game. And it's horrible. I'm hoping one day, like as I'm cleaning out whatever I'm cleaning out, I find this game, because I know I still have the cards. Like I made like 5 or 6 of them. And with that, I tried to create a Gundam card game. It didn't work out. It was horrible. I always said, like, if a Gundam card game came out, I'm going to try it out. Here I am, and I'm not going to say how much money I've poured into this game already because I don't want my wife to kill me. But, we're pretty invested into this game, and we decided to do my first tournament, it's funny because I've competed in over 500 jiu-jitsu matches versus people of all different weight classes from all over the world. And as I'm getting ready for this tournament, I'm actually nervous. I'm actually like, what's it going to be like? I've never done anything like this. And it's funny because like I actually felt nervous and I have no idea why. Like it's not like I'm going to have to wrestle the guy. It's not like I'm going to have to fight for my life or anything. But for some odd reason, I got nervous. And I'm just kind of here to explain my experience, like what deck I used and what took place for the day. But as I'm going through my deck, if you guys have any suggestions, any ideas, any mistakes that I'm making, please drop a comment and just kind of let me know like what I could do to fix my deck, what I could do to make things better, or what the efficiency would be running it. Because like this is my first card game and this is my first card tournament, and I've never done anything like this in my life. I have no clue what I'm doing, and I am horrible at remembering names and saying things. I recorded my first 2 games, and I'm not gonna lie, like I'll leave it all out there as far as the two games that I recorded, horrible quality. So when you watch these, if you're thinking about dropping a comment and saying this quality sucks, I know. And I'm going to figure out how to get it better. I want to record some of my games, my experience with this game, and the journey that I kind of figure out along the way. Okay? And if you want to be part of that community and you want to give me some advice, that would be awesome. Okay? If you want to hate on me too, that's fine as well. But for now, I've completed my first in-house tournament or whatever they call them, and I'm going to give you guys what my thoughts are. I downloaded the app, Bandai TCG, okay? And it's a pretty cool app. Like, I don't know what to expect, and for people that have probably done this, they kind of understand what to expect or what to do. For me, I downloaded the app, I looked up events and I found an event in Terre Haute, Indiana at a local card shop. I invited Derek. We signed up. It was pretty cool how they kind of like organized the event and you could sign up online and it showed you and how many people were signed up. Like I've done this in jiu-jitsu, but I've never done this in a card game. I put my deck together, okay? And we head over there. I don't think it went horrible, but I definitely see where mistakes were made. And let's start with this. Like, let's start with what my deck is. And then from there, I will explain kind of like how the event went. And then after that, we're going to open up the pack of cards that we got. All right? So stay with us. And, you know, there's a lot of squirrels that are in my brain, always running all over the place. If I get too far off topic, just let me know. Drop a comment. We'll try to fix it in the future. All right? So let's get into my deck. All right. First things first, I ran 4, right? What are they? Zorts. Hopefully that's right. Okay, 4 Zorts. The next one is the Gundam Lifrith. I ran 4. I ran, let's see, let's start with just the Gundams first, okay? I ran 3 Perfect Strike Gundams. I ran 1 Strike Gundam. And mostly because I just love this card. I think the art on it is really cool. So for me, like, you know, I tried to get into some card games for my daughter, and nothing really stuck. But like once Gundam came out, the artwork is insane. After that, I ran 2 Ale Strike Gundams. The thing that I want is I need to get 2 more of these. You know, like that's one thing I wanted. I only had 2. I want to get 2 more. I ran 2 Gundams. I ran 2 Gundams, different model. Okay. I ran 2 Unicorn Gundams. And then I ran 2 Unicorn Destroy Gundams. I ran 4 Freedom Gundams. Okay, so let's dive into our pilots. I ran 4 Lynx. 4 Curas. Oh, I forgot. Of course. I ran 4 Rays, right? Then our bases, I ran 5 bases. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. But, you know, I ran 3 Archangels. And then I wanted to run 4 Archangels, and that was it. And that's probably what eventually I'll go to, but I need 1 more. So I ran a white base, and then right here. Okay. After that, I ran 4 Show of Resolves and 3 Overflowing Affections. Okay. Now, I can't tell you if that's good or not, but here's what I can kind of tell you about my experience, okay? I went 1-1 for the day. I somehow won the tournament, and I don't feel like I won. That's kind of weird, but that's my experience. So we got there. We got early because I guess they pushed the tournament back an hour later. And from there, Derek and I decided, hey, you know what? Let's play a couple rounds, figure things out, because we've only played against each other ever. We've never done a card tournament. Finally got to play, comes up on the screen who we're playing. And the funny part is first round, Derek and I are playing each other, which is kind of funny, but I guess maybe kind of cool. You know, we pick each other, we get each other first round, and we face up against each other. We're both running a white-blue deck. Very similar style, just kind of a bit different. And off the bat, we're going turn after turn, and he's kind of getting the better of me. Like he's doing actually pretty good. I can't remember exactly. I'll have to like watch the replay, but I know that he's like pretty deep, and like maybe I'm at like 4 shields or something, and I haven't even touched his base yet, and he's really gaining a lot of momentum on his build up, and or what they would call probably like the ramp up stage, where he's getting good control of the board, and I'm not building anything. And then like right in the middle of the game, I get like the Freedom and the Kira and the Unicorn and the Ray pilot, and I get to combine all those and like drop it down on the board, and that like shifted the whole game, and then I end up winning the game, which is pretty cool. And then the next game, like I'm not even gonna lie, like the guy beats me. Like I don't even think that I won with anything good to really put at him. He plays I want to say like a Char Zaku red green deck. It's a pretty neat deck. Like I still don't fully know the whole game. I still don't fully know what's going on. So like as you guys follow this journey, you're gonna kind of learn with me. But he plays this deck, and the frustrating part is like I don't get any of my good cards that kind of let me secure the board in the beginning. So he's literally getting into my shields like right off the bat, and I don't have anything to block him, and he's doing a great job at really at blitzing me in the game and putting me constantly behind, where I'm almost like on the defense and I have no ability to really go on the offense on him, and he ends up winning the game. So I end up going 1-1 for the day. And after that I sat back and I was like, all right, that's kind of a cool experience. Like I won one, I lost one, I learned some stuff, I figured some stuff out. But then I'm sitting there and I'm like watching Derek. So, I'm on a buy stage now, and Derek is playing this other gentleman, and it's a good game. Like Derek's going back and forth, and he looks like he's losing, and Derek's already 0-1 for the day. He looks like he's losing, and then he plays and comes back and wins. So I was pretty happy to see him like get a win too. So he goes 1-1. I don't know how this works out. I don't understand the rules. But we're standing there and just got done finishing up the game, and the gentleman comes over and says, okay, here's the results. And Epion Naku, you win, which is who I go under for my character. And I'm laughing because I'm like, no, like that's not possible. I thought they were joking about it. And somehow I won my first tournament. No idea. I feel like I didn't win, but somehow I won. It's a very weird feeling. Like in jiu-jitsu, I win because I submit the guy, or I win on points and I know I won. I've never won something and not felt like I won. Completely new experience to me. But I'm telling you, I won. Okay? So we get this and we get this. Right? We're going to open those up in a minute. But that's my first experience, right? I won one, I lost one. I realized that there's some things I need to fix. There's some things I need to do differently. But we plan on doing more in the future. We plan on trying to get the content a little bit more professional, a little bit more caught up so you can actually see the board, see the cards. I don't know how people do these things. I'll figure it out. And any help, any ideas that you have, please drop them down in the comments. And right now, let's see what type of cards that we get out of here. Okay, we'll start with this one first. Right? Oh, we already got this. But this is the card we get today. Okay, I was kind of hoping for the Wing Gundam to have a cool one that... Alright, let's see what we get here. Let's hope for the best, right? Do we get something? Get nothing. Oh, we got what I wanted to get. Oh, snap. That. We'll take that. That's what we just wanted, right? But now we get it in the foil version instead of the non-foil version. I'm happy with that draw. Lucky. I got first place in my first Gundam card tournament. We'll call it a win, right? And other than that, like I said, any advice that you guys have, anything that you can help us with along the way, please drop a comment in. Make sure you subscribe to the page. We're going to make just, we're going to have Jiu-Jitsu content. We're going to have some Gundam content, family content, and, we'll just kind of see where this journey goes. But I appreciate you guys watching this content. Let me know any ideas you have for my deck, okay? And I appreciate you guys and your time.